Hello, I'm Pete Hutchins of Chris Hamriding Estate Agents, and we're here to show you a fantastic apartment retirement living for the over 55s. Now, we're in the delightful area of Mobberley. We've just come off the exclusive Hall Lane down a long drive, where at first you'll see Cranford Grange on your left. Now, that's not the property in question. You'll fork off down this quiet, leafy lane and soon see this stunning converted manor house. This is wonderful. The grounds are beautiful. We've got all the accoutrements that you would need for retirement living. And of course, we're a stone's throw away from the affluent area of Mobberley, close to Knutsford, Alderley Edge, Wilmslow, miles of Cheshire's best countryside. This is a fabulous opportunity offered for sale with no onward chain. So let's get a bit closer. As you emerge and sweep up this driveway, you'll have Cheshire railings on your right, and then on your left emerges Barclay Hall. As I say, a converted manor, a grand building. That architecture will put a smile on your face every time you come home. Now, the property in question is a first floor apartment, serviced by a lift, so that's always handy. And it's right on the right hand side of you. Now, it's in the newer part of the building as well, which comes with obvious advantages. So again, let's get a little bit closer. We do have residence lounges and whatnot to show you. So before we get to the property, let's get stuck into those. Through this gorgeous stone arch, we have this porch area here, and here's your secure post box. But come on through to the communal space. Upon entry to this communal space, the grandeur hits you immediately. It's nice and bright, and you'd be very proud to bring your guests and friends along here to visit. You then come into the inner hallway, where on our left is a library and a residence lounge. There's a big grand entrance hall as well. I'll show you that momentarily. Passing the library, here we are, residence lounge. Yet again, just like that entrance area, nice, bright, multi-aspect, huge ceilings. You really feel like you're in your very own stately home. There's a WC off here as well. And speaking of functionality, just behind me there's a laundry room with a small area to make your cups of tea and whatnot. And how about this for an entrance hall? Again, impressing your friends, relaxing in this grand home, really will never tire. So that's your communal areas done. We haven't even got to your very own apartment yet. So moving on round, again, you'll see sight of these communal grounds. And after we finish the tour of your very own apartment, we're going to show you the grounds in a little bit more detail, because I think they're just beautiful. So moving on round, you may notice the change in the structure. This is a more modern extended part. As I say, we've got a first floor, 2-bedroom apartment to show you. On the right, of course, you'll see your parking, and soon you'll see the entrance of your very own home, which is number 20, Barclay Hall. And every time you come home to it, you'll be coming through this beautiful courtyard, so well presented, so peaceful. I can just hear a few birds singing. If it wasn't for me talking all the time, you'd hear the very same. Now, you'll access through this communal door. Of course, we've got a lift, which we'll show you as well. So let's go. So, of course, you've got your stairs directly in front of you when you come in. A few steps to your left and you're in the lift. Just by magic, here we are at the first floor level. We're over the landing, which again is light and bright. Here we are, number 20. When you enter, yet again, it's really pleasant and bright with natural light flooding in, with great views out there. Now, if you've seen the floor plan, you'll know that we've got a Jack and Jill bathroom there, useful for the loo. And also behind me, we've got a really deep storage cupboard next door to a slightly smaller one, but just as useful. And then we enter the main living space. Keep using that B word, nice and bright. And we've got that beautiful porthole window here with the shutters that you may have seen when I meandered through that courtyard upon entry. Really warming up the room, we've got this marble effect fireplace, and it goes well with the picture railing in here. And such a lot of this light you're seeing bouncing around is afforded by, of course, the spotlights, the bright decor, the high ceilings, and this lovely bay, which is demonstrated well with the dining table here. And speaking of dining, we have a beautiful classic kitchen with base, eye-level units aplenty, plenty of worktop space. Love the colour scheme, love the view when I'm doing my washing up. That's straight into the rear gardens where we will be shortly, and I cannot wait to take you out there. Now, you may remember I told you this was a 2-bedroomed apartment, so before we show you the masterful suite, bedroom 2 has been put to work very, very nicely, and I think you'll enjoy this setup. Coming on in, it's clearly a study come office, come library, but also space for a bed or a double bed if you didn't have this office furniture. Good views over the front lawns as well if you are working. And let's now move on to bedroom number 1, the master bedroom that you'll enjoy sleeping in. Beautiful scheme of decoration, full built-in wardrobes to organise you immediately, but space, as you can see, for plenty of big units. Come on through here, because we have the bathroom. Now you may remember this is Jack and Jilled off that entrance hall, but it's a 4-piece suite. It's huge, it's the size of a bedroom, a rare find in any apartment. I was seriously impressed when I first saw this, a full bath, a huge shower cubicle as well, so this has been really well thought out. And take one last look at this living space, because of course you'll be seeing it when you book yourself a viewing, but now let's go and have a look at those gorgeous rear gardens. And here we are. You've seen the front of the building around that car park with those manicured lawns, but here we are again, yet again in these stately home style gardens that you of course can enjoy when you're here. There's a few apple trees there, fancy picking one, eating one, making your own cider, at your own risk of course. But look at these, beautifully kept, a credit to the managing company here. This is gorgeous, it really is. So let's get a bit deeper on through, because I was so pleasantly surprised when I saw these. As you move through the lawns, the beds, the borders are going to change with the seasons, and there's even a seating area in this walled garden. Again, entertain your friends and family here. Now these gardens can be accessed from both sides of this building, but also an entrance door in the communal ground floor hallway that we went in through, got the lift if you remember. Just one final piece to show you, there's so much of this garden that you could spend hours meandering through, maybe have a go at a bit of gardening yourself if you fancy. I think this is a true credit and sets Barclay Hall apart from so very many retirement apartments. And whilst we're gazing lovingly at the back of the building here, the first floor, just in that bay there, that's your very own apartment, number 20 that we were in just a moment ago. And that concludes the tour of 20 Barclay Hall, a wonderful lifestyle opportunity for you. We adore this home, offered for sale with no onward chain, so if you'd like to know more, call us here at Chris Hamriding Estate Agents, where we would love to book you that all-important viewing.